I'm already hit record. I already hit record.
But then at the very end, just when they're walking to the building,
everyone's so loud.
I don't know why I'm loud. Turn my snares down.
Turn that down.
Turn my headphones
Everyone's
down.
turning down.
Oh shit, I'm low. Okay, that's better.
Right. For some reason, last week you and only you had like an echo. It was like, I was like, what the fuck?
Oh no.
Right in the thing. Yeah.
Hope you enjoy that. We haven't done one of those in a while.
So, what are we talking about? We're the Golden Saucer.net podcast, episode 181, July 11th, 10th. It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
It's Joey
and Kyle
and Alf.
So, coming in, we were talking about that video.
The Water Malone guy, and whether or not
Malone.
he did that dance before the video did.
And the dance being the
when you go out with your mates.
When you go out with your mates, the Dark Souls video from a year ago that Al saw today. It's a really good video. It's like,
excellent
and
video.
it's hilarious. It's like,
yeah.
Hey,
it seems okay.
It's dumb as fuck, but I love it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was funny. I laughed.
And now people at conventions do it when they're dressed up like Master
Yeah, and everyone does it.
Mm-hmm. And then remember the whole Spider-Man thing. They did it at a Spider-Man con. The con.
There was a Deadpool one.
Yeah, everyone does it.
It's a dying meme, but Dark Souls did it. Dark Souls did it.
Yeah, it looks like we're
You on board with that new hot dog meme, Alf?
No.
Was it the one where you showed like the little hot dog and the big hot dog?
It's because you're old, man.
It's a fucking dumb Snapchat.
What the fuck are we talking about?
It's a Snapchat little hot dog filter.
It's the little guy like that?
Yeah, he's just rocking out with headphones. He's also doing
that. Just a little hot dog.
I haven't seen that. I've just seen the little hot dog. I don't pay attention.
Stupid people making memes about it.
They just put him in places where he shouldn't be.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
But
fine.
not like inappropriately, just like...
No, they've already seen inappropriate ones.
Of course.
Guy spread eagles just him right there. Oh, like, great.
Awesome. That's appropriate for a hot dog.
You know,
hot dogs are dick-shaped.
I get it.
Do you know what all the best foods are? Dick-shaped.
They're all dick-shaped, the best ones.
That's a good one.
Popsicles, hot dogs.
Yeah. You don't know what we're talking about, do you?
That's a joke, I know.
It's a joke you know,
bad.
But you don't know where it's from.
No, I forgot already.
I like that you have.
Is that George Carlin?
Yeah, George Carlin.
No, George Carlin.
Okay.
He
100%
of that movie.
6, 7 hot dogs.
He actually
foods you can't.
No,
he did the war.
Yeah, he went down on a trucker
bullets,
once, so.
bombs. They're all shaped like dicks.
Close the stupid window, Jesus. I'll end up closing something I don't want to. I'm gonna quit that. Anyway, all right. So, what's going on, guys? Hopefully, better week this week than last week, and a whole bunch of nothing going on.
Yeah, that's all right.
You guys talking about Water Malone or whatever that guy
Water Malone. There's a hat in my home, and it's made out of watermelon.
See that? I never got into Vine. There were more unfunny ones.
It seems like
than anything else.
Like 6 seconds is like the appropriate amount of time for me to watch your dumb video.
For comedic timing.
Right, but I
perfect.
Don't
just yell a bunch, go throw yourself on a bridge.
That's the problem. It just became it was like literally like part of that compilation was a video of him running, and that was like a lot of videos.
That's all it is,
yeah, that's how he introduced it. Was like he would like run and he'd yell like, "This is athletic" or something.
This is the best day ever. Some shit like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the same thing as Jackass of when you watch the episode when Bam opens the door and his dad's taking a shit and they like just throw something at him.
He just punches him.
Or they punch him and you're like, ha ha ha, and that's it. And you're like, did not take a lot of thought.
Karma, Bam, karma.
30-year-old Joey doesn't think that's funny.
I didn't really.
Our Army Joey probably thought that was funny as shit.
I didn't really enjoy Jackass that much because it's just like, oh man, one of these guys is. The only ones is like the long bits. I like the longer bits, like when they rented the car and they're like, "Let's go put it in the demolition derby and play really stupid about like not needing the insurance." And
I was Jackass was fine, but I was into the Wild Boys.
I didn't even care for the Wild Boys either.
Really?
It always be, especially when like then they're like, well, let's put our dick in this snake cage and see what happens.
I don't think they ever did that.
They did. They did.
That
the
was
thing.
in Jackass.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was referring to Jackass.
They respected those animals.
And then they were like,
ooh, punching mics.
They're like, oh, what happens if we're gonna put Johnny Knoxville is gonna like hit himself in the nuts with a fucking mousetrap until it claps over and we're not gonna if it doesn't catch
Jackass,
it doesn't catch, we're gonna keep doing it until we catch a nut.
Yeah, it's still Jackass.
And so I was like,
nut.
and so yeah, I don't know. I got really tired of that. Those things, those kind of bits, or just like, oh, we're gonna run up to someone with the hair clippers thing was okay. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But that just ends up to be like, what would you guys do when like you try to do that with someone with really long hair and he gets tangled up in there and then they're just like, yeah.
What was
You thought too much about it.
Was there ever a skit on Jackass that you were like, that's too much? Can't watch that.
There's never the movies mainly went over the top a lot.
Well, yeah, because they're movies.
Because they were movies.
They had to show the.
I can't ever remember one that like directly that I can think of that went over the top.
There's two that always cringed me out. The one where they would do the paper cuts on the webbings
the webs.
with a fucking manila folder, whatever those are called. Yeah, like
sure.
Every time I saw it, I was like, oh, that's too much.
Didn't Steve-O did it with his eye?
Did one on his eye.
Yeah, anything with Steve-O. Anything with Steve-O. Like,
and then the other one's also with Steve-O.
And you're always like, this man is clearly on drugs, and you guys are completely.
The other one with Steve-O was
they put him in the porta potty and slingshot him.
Dude, he took the biggest fucking fish hook I'd ever seen, just giant fucking fish hook, and like put it through his.
Like, look,
yeah, he just like pierced his fucking side of his face, and then was like, all right, deep sea Steve fishing, jumped off a thing, and then like they trolled him around, and like I was just like. I couldn't take them pulling the hook through his.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah, exactly.
Steve was just numb to pain at this point because of all the fucking narcotics.
Like on him. He's like, oh, our friend is clearly.
I mean, now he's like clean as.
Oh, now he's clean as a whistle. Now he's like, shit.
Do you see him sponsoring that fat guy who's doing Jackass stuff?
No.
There's some fat guy who has a mustache. He does like Jackass-esque stunts on YouTube, and Steve
I don't mind someone doing Jackass type stunts, like people can make a good bit out of like. Oh, I'm gonna eat this hottest pepper,
I always just like putting some guys in a shopping cart and pushing it down. That was okay. Like
I was okay with some of their stunts, but like some of them the ones where I had trouble was like I wasn't enough of an idiot to do like, oh, there's no way they don't get hurt doing, you know what I'm saying? But there's always the backyard wrestling crowd of like, yeah, we'll do a backflip off the house and land on this plywood.
They always got
during
hurt.
The tenure of me enjoying the Jackass era, I always told my friends like, we're not that kind of friends.
Yeah, no,
like first time you slap me with shaving cream in your hands or whatever, like we're gonna fight and I'm gonna be mad. So like, don't do it.
Right. There's a thing between like there's a line between like practical jokes that are the saving cream thing, it can be funny. It's okay. There's time and place for it. But, going around like everyone's like, oh, open chest. And like, that just becomes a one-upmanship.
I was never into that either. Yeah.
Like next thing you know, someone's got a baseball bat in this open chest.
And it's a real fight. Yeah,
exactly. It's not fun.
I liked the, you do the ring and you put it below the waist.
That's
and then, they just go, I saw the thing. And you're like,
but that's what spawned the YouTube prank people.
Yeah.
It's just a spin-off and...
So, do you remember
bullshit
movie,
fucking?
Do you remember the movie Waiting?
Yes.
Did any of your friends ever want to do that dumb shit?
Oh, where they're like just trying to show
just showing each other their dicks?
I have no reason to show. I want to show my friends my dick. Like,
not into it.
Like, it's like.
Oh, cool! That's your dick.
I'm not part of the dick club.
Excellent.
Like, great.
Your wiener's here.
Thanks.
That's cool.
Then it's the next thing you know, you open your phone like, ha ha ha, got you.
Yeah, no, like wiener. That's so easy now. Is you just text someone a picture of your dick and you're like, this is sexual harassment. Like
exactly.
Now I know how women feel.
Yeah. Every day with this.
So
fucking A.
All right. Anyone have anything interesting during the week? I have some stories, but I can go last. So.
Yeah, this was my trying to recover from last week's nonsense week. So everything's if anyone at home who doesn't see me on a weekly basis is wondering or cares, my cat is fine. He's still taking medicine. He's still like recovering, but he's
a pooping and a eating.
He's a pooping and a peeing.
All right, there we go.
And he is quickly on the mend, and he's back to being a normal cat, running around, tearing ass through the house, and yelling and fucking howling and shit, and it's great. So, just in case anybody was wondering.
Pooping on the couch like my cats.
My cat doesn't poop on the couch.
My cat pooping on the couch.
He's pretty good about where he poops.
Gotta
poop my pants.
Put a fucking boot in that cat's ass. What? I said I'm gonna put a boot in that cat's ass.
No.
Oh, I thought you said I'm gonna put a poop in that cat's ass.
I was like, poop in that cat's ass.
Did you say bon voyage to a fucking sofa because of that cat?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, he was like, I'm getting rid of this sofa. I was like, let me get that sofa. He was like, no, it's got cat shit all over it. I was like, oh no, I don't want that sofa.
No, she was doing okay for probably like 2 weeks since we got rid of the thing, and then the other day we just came home and there was poop on the sofa again. I was like, oh no, not this again.
I thought you were talking about the sofa, like it was a she, like a ship.
Oh yeah, oh no.
Does she not like the kitty litter or whatever?
She's really, she's going through some.
She's just
problems.
A bad dog.
And she's just like she's into hiding and she doesn't want to like come out of her areas that she's comfortable in right now, and so that part of that area includes the litter box. So like we're going to introduce a new smaller litter box near the living room, but I don't like that idea at all. But if it gives her to poop in that litter box, and it's just one that we just like, you know,
as long as Henry doesn't go.
Well, that's not
cereal.
He almost stepped in it the other day.
Yeah,
like,
I could see him like maybe playing with it. He's not gonna eat it.
Yeah,
he's gonna get it close to his face and go
crush it and go, ooh, look at this crush. Yeah, maybe, I don't know.
It's a hat.
I'm a sir.
He doesn't like things.
I'm a sir now.
Alf, anything going on with your world?
That's a no.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay. I went to a
nothing fancy. Sorry.
I went to a engagement party.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Where the pictures of you all dressed up?
It was casual, super casual.
Mad, super cash.
So you went in your Loot Crate shirts?
I debated a Loot Crate shirt, actually.
Oh my God.
I wore a pair of like
at least wear a shirt with a tie on it. One of those printed tux ties.
So I was told it was super casual, and I showed up, and I might have been just like a tad too casual.
Was your belly hanging out of the shirt?
No, I wore
sandals.
I was flip flops and polo shirt.
There we go.
Untucked polo
That's
shirt.
not bad.
And some plaid, you know, like cargo short style. You know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Those are fine.
It was fine, but I was just like, there was a couple. I was like, I think I was the only guy I saw in shorts. You know what I'm saying? So.
Did they have cargo or were they like flat?
They're cargo. Yeah, I know, right?
Step up your game, bro.
So anyway,
act your age.
So anyway, I was dead tired, and everyone wanted me to drink, and it was the whole thing where I knew like 5 people total, and like that wasn't great. And then like, you know, I'm sitting there, and I was really tired and drinking. Everyone's like, "Oh, what's wrong?" And I'm like, "It's just tired, man. Like, you know, like at work,
can't be drinking all the time."
Well, I mean, like for work stuff, I was running late night, midnight tournaments and stuff. Anyway, that being said. Ate some food, went home, passed out, woke up really hungry, and I was just like, this is the worst, because I did not want to eat at 5 a.m.
Why not?
Because it's just weird. Because I was just going to go eat and then go back to sleep.
Get your egg in the pan. Bacon.
By the time I got done cooking it, it was one of those things like, as soon as you get done, you're like, oh, this bacon's ready. Go. So
fair enough.
Just chug bacon.
I mean, like as soon as it's coming out of the fire, you're just like,
Is that how you bacon?
So I asked around. No. I asked around everyone, and no one knew the answer. So
sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry, like I didn't talk about it, but my uncle did pass away.
Okay.
Like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's not
the only news is like they cremated him and they're gonna spread his ashes to the Keys. By the Keys.
Okay. They didn't do.
That's only the biggest thing that's happening. Like
they didn't do a service.
No.
Okay. Yeah,
that was in his will. Like, just bury me at sea.
Well,
spread my ashes in the sea.
I told everyone, like, you can have, like, a small get-together, but, like...
I just say don't bury me.
You don't need it.
It's a waste of space.
You don't need
so much fucking money. You know how much of a coffin costs?
Yeah, exactly. You have to be burned in a... You have to be cremated in a coffin.
Do you?
Yeah, but they sell, like, wooden ones that are, like, really
cheap. It's a box. It's not like
a lacquered,
beautiful thing.
Like it's, you can get them. You can put one of those.
Sure, you can.
Can I build one already and then be like, just use that?
Yeah, you just.
I think you can.
That same shit you cook that pig
in? I'm not 100% sure.
Put me in a caja china.
Yeah. China box.
Blow me up on New Year's Eve.
Yeah. I mean, whatever you do.
Just attach me to a motor.
Well, there you went.
There
goes now. Yeah, I'm not to be morbid, but I'm not like
straight up. Take every fucking piece of me that's worth anything, medical science, burn the rest, make that shit into mulch, make something grow out of me.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
All his ass in the ER, like. Just toss it.
When I was a little younger, I had always was interested by the idea that like cemeteries are like so much wasted space, right?
Yeah, totally.
If you
I think it's wasted
bury
space,
people standing up, like upright,
yeah, it would triple the space.
Like, and you turn them and you put them in an auger bit. You're just like, oh, bury him, throw the thing on, put a little thing.
But then you're taking so much space vertically as well because the bones are
just Who cares? I'm just saying, like in the same spot that one person's like laying flat, you could probably get like 3 people.
Yeah. Cemeteries are.
But then
I just think burying people.
Someone explained to me that like some families like they'll buy a plot and there's like multiple members on the same plot.
Yeah.
So, but that's not like it's kind of frowned upon by it's like, oh, it's like that cheap. You know what I'm saying? Kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like,
what's the whole theory behind, not theory, but like the whole tradition of burying people. It's just
weird proto.
I never read about it. I always, even as a kid, I always found it. I always thought it was weird as a kid. Like, I'm dead. Why would you bury me in the dirt? I always thought it was super weird.
It's like super ingrained in like part animal, part.
So like,
I mean, animals' bodies decompose in the fucking heat and they get eaten. Like,
well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
probably,
like, so like the way that like, if you do it outside of a coffin, like if you actually just bury a corpse, like that land is super fertile.
Yeah.
Like, so like it makes sense to that degree. But then like when you start like taking all these measures to like make sure that nothing happens to it and it's like takes forever to decompose, then it's kind of archaic and like cultish.
I don't know, with like fucking.
I don't mean to offend anybody, but
no. Like, hey, if you want to bury somebody, if you want to bury yourself,
loved ones who are buried.
We can just talk about the Egyptians. We're talking about the Egyptians.
Yeah.
Like the mummies. Yeah.
If you built a sarcophagi,
Tom Cruise,
have fun with your
people,
extravagant death.
People have
ceremony.
Different ways of viewing death. Like,
I'm sure it's like tied into super religious tones.
It seems like a lot of us here are like super realistic. Just like, oh well, once we're dead, there's pile of meat that needs to be dealt with. Get rid of it.
Well, as a kid, like I was saying, like I just saw it as that's really weird. That's my grandfather there. Like, why would I do this?
First time I saw someone being buried, like they were doing the lowering process. Yeah. Like it was just like, wow, this is crazy.
Yeah, but I mean,
really
I mean, you gotta admit, like, though, but sometimes I don't know why we're talking about this shit. Sometimes,
we got into a weird tangent here.
Sorry, I didn't want to talk about what I was doing for 2 weeks. That's what I was doing.
You're good.
That event adds some catharsis for some people to like make everything real and
I mean, but like, isn't that like kind of what like the wake is?
But I'm saying like some people they don't get it to the wake. Some people they're like I'm fine. It doesn't happen, and reality doesn't set in until they actually see someone buried.
How's your mistress gonna cry on the cover of the case of your fucking thing or whatever?
But let's move on. Like, anyway, back to the only thing I was going to say is like I had a really great time. I need to send a thank you note for that, which is what this whole thing I was going to make is like I asked around and no one knew. So it's one of those things where I'm not 100% sure because people do things because of confusion about things to make things into things. So like I didn't know if you needed to bring a gift or a card to an engagement party, right?
Interesting, yeah.
So I asked around and no one knew. So I had 100% had I was like, okay, I'm not gonna go like looking for some super special gift. I got this gift card that I know I can use as a backup plan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sure. That was my plan. I was like, okay, we'll go, and if other people bring in gifts, and there's a lot of gifts, then we'll it'll be good. We'll be good. And if not,
you can use a gift card yourself.
Right, exactly. So we go there and everything's set up nice, and there's a little thing that says gifts and cards. And there's a little arrow where put it the little gifts and cards there. Yeah. So I think it's appropriate that it's not expected, but it is. It's not like required, but it is not.
See, I don't think so because I've been to weddings where they have a table for gifts.
Right.
Why don't milk me for double the gifts?
That's what I'm saying. So
I think if you give a gift there, you just go like, I gave you a fucking blender already.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I think you can just do like so.
It's like my friends that got divorced within a year. I'm like, yeah, can I get the blender back?
So like, here's the deal.
In less than a year warranty. Come on.
The engagement party wasn't free for them. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
They had it catered. They had like all I don't want to call it open bar, but it was definitely like not BYOB.
Zimas.
It was not. It was not. No one was stopping me from drinking whatever I wanted or as much as I wanted, to include.
Right, but you just like walked up and you.
Joey's walking. I was like, "So your tab?"
Well, no, like.
Christy, start the car.
No, the various people were there were serving each other drinks. So it was a serve yourself kind of thing, like an open bar that way. You know what I'm saying?
That's a whole other institution.
Big old bucket of sangria.
I just made this hunch punch for everybody.
Dude.
It's grog. Everybody get in on this.
You make some grog,
Grandma,
man.
I'm
happy.
Grandma,
take a swig of this drug, boy. Put some hair on your eyes.
Everyone's just like, that's disgusting. Anyway.
That's a whole another institution I don't understand. Burials and then marriages. But that's you have a fucking pre-dinner, then the fucking rehearsal, then you have a wedding.
Right. So here's the thing. I don't know if it's expected or traditional. But I think it's one of those things where there's like, everyone looks around. Do you bring gifts? I don't know. You know, I was like, no one knows. And so the planner's like, put a table out for them to bring gifts, and then gifts will appear on table.
You will.
If you bring a table, there will be gifts.
The first person gets there and goes, fuck. Just bring a gift so I don't.
He just goes, oh, I have my phone.
Put your keys in there.
And I enjoyed the car.
Just got detail. Yeah, so
I got this coupon for TGF right.
I have leftover TGF
right. The only downside of that gift card scenario was that the holder for the gift card had gone missing, and so it was just a loose ass gift card.
Yeah,
like,
you look like you stopped and got it on the way there.
So I was like,
sick.
So like my friend's parents stopped me. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I was like, I got this gift card for her, but we lost the outside of it, and I was like, and to be truthful with you, I don't remember. I don't want to give her one that we might have used. So like, I'm gonna check this balance real quick.
You might have $1 balance.
I gave you a gift card with $14.86 on it.
Real specific.
So
you shop at Shell, right?
You need to find a $13.99 item.
Yeah. So you know, $50.
Pro Shop gift cards.
No, $50 to Bonefish is not bad, right?
That's solid.
That gives them one plate.
No,
you go during happy hour, you get the bang.
I'm joking, you dickhead.
You get the bang shrimp
for 50. Like that's probably like dinner for two with maybe one drink apiece.
Yeah, you want your own drinks or your own drinks.
$50, that's Ember's one plate.
Whatever.
Ember's expensive. Shut the fuck up.
I've been to Ember's a lot of times, and $50 for one plate seems lofty. But
I think you could go all out.
Maybe if you get like a real big cut of meat, and then also like
that's what I would go from the fucking Ember's.
All right. Well, let's talk about the reason why we're here, because we've been rambling for like 20 minutes. Let's talk about video games.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's been playing video games? Who has not?
They all suck.
So none.
They're all bad. Every video.
Are you no video games? Okay. Alf, you got any?
I've just been playing Diablo. Sucks.
Oh, that Necromancer. How is that?
We talked about it last week.
Okay, good. Well, I'm just saying, like,
I think Necromancer's a perfectly viable class for people who want to do Necromancer stuff. I myself think that I would rather be
Demon Hunter, right?
No, I play Crusader.
Okay.
I prefer strength-based classes like I do in every game.
Yep.
So, if you like intelligence-based classes,
I've never been range. I've never been AoE. I've been like brute force.
Do you ever feel that way? Like
Doomfist.
Oh my god, we're gonna talk about this news.
This is Winston 2.0.
We're talking about this news. Did you play it? Did you play it?
No.
Okay, what on PTR?
News. Yeah, I don't know if
he's live on the PTR.
Yeah, he's live on PTR.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know.
If you watch any video, you know what he is. He goes up, he goes forward, he goes down.
Okay, so we can cut the news here a little early, but
no, just talk about games. We won't tell you.
Okay.
I played the Bandicoots.
Oh yeah, I watched some Bandicoots.
That game hard.
Everyone says that. Like
the
original Dark Souls.
No, that's stupid. No, it just makes me realize how much fucking 3D gaming sucked back in the 90s. Like, holy shit. There's no handicap to that. It still sucks. The whole bridge scenario.
Well, it's because you're like platforming kind of weirdly.
Yeah, I was never a Crash fan to begin with.
He's got like floaty jumps, but you can't you can't control him as well.
I play
D-pad. Also, use the D-pad as well.
I played Overwatch just for some fun and shits and giggles. I played. What else did I fucking play? I think that's it. Actually, I didn't play that much. Just Bandicoots.
All right.
The Coots.
I streamed a shit ton of Summer Games Done Quick.
I was gonna say, I've been doing all the Summer Games Done Quick. Like an idiot, I tried to stay up and watch the Earthbound finale. Made about halfway and passed out.
They made 1.7 million.
Yeah,
1.7 million is really good.
They hit their.
I thought they
hit the 1 million Metro Fusion.
Yeah,
I was watching.
I watched that too. Yeah,
some guy just jumped. That's 10 grand. I'm like,
yeah. There was a couple developers on there too. Like,
and then also the Yeti.
Yeah, Notch.
Yeti, yeah.
Notch dump. Yeti always dumps like every other day.
I've come to realize that they're selling T-shirts and they're just donating the proceeds from some of the T-shirts, from most of the T-shirts. But I mean,
Bandai Namco, Capcom.
Bandai Namco is a big proprietor of that.
Yeah, there's a big sponsor of it.
And then Final Fantasy VII block hit. I'm like 8 hours.
Yeah,
estimated
8 hours.
time.
It was
good night.
I watched.
Apparently, it was really good because everyone on the couch knew what the fuck they were talking about. Yeah. Like it's very informative.
Someone said they went through the story really well too.
8 hours. Like, I can't.
Dude, the game that's what it is. Like there's.
I mean,
that's impressive. That's impressive to be a 35-hour game in 8 hours.
There's just like not a lot of skips. You know what I mean?
No, it's just. Personally, is my stance. RPGs shouldn't be spread run if it's not glitch.
I mean,
or like some type of like taskbar assist.
Watching glitchless Earthbound was really good because like it's just a low level run. It is 100% just
right. Okay, so that's impressive. But like everyone else is like, all right, we're gonna level up here. I'm gonna manipulate the fucking RNG by the steps I take with Cloud. I'm like,
they were. So on Earthbound,
I don't know.
Earthbound,
I don't find RPGs sped run like. Dark Souls, we're gonna break the fuck out of Dark Souls right now. I'm like, when he broke the shit out of
that's
Dark
the best
Souls
part. Like, especially watching like the 100% Quake. 100% Quake, when they were doing the glitches, they were just like, well, if I stand here and I hit this rail, I can jump over this level, and I beat it in five minutes.
Then the guy was like, low percentage prime, Metro Prime.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, we're going to go break to the fan. And he's like, in negative space, like, I got to take 30 steps this way, 4 steps this way. So the game thinks I'm in the game. It's going to auto-load as soon as I jump. And there I am, fighting Ridley. I'm like, what? Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's the type of spirit. Like, that's impressive to me. But
I don't know. Did you watch them do Pokemon Blue in 16 minutes last year?
No, I didn't do that. I didn't watch that.
Last year they did Pokemon Blue.
I did sit through Chrono Trigger for a little bit.
I was running late because of Chrono Trigger.
I didn't know not getting Magus was an option.
It is 100% an option. You can also you can just straight kill him. You can just straight kill him.
I did not really know that.
Straight kill him.
I always got him.
That's
so
how
I didn't know.
That's how you can get Frog to become human at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, okay.
You can also just skip him.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It's impressive that they killed Lavos.
I didn't even realize that you could have Magus and Frog like make amends.
Yes, kind of. They do it in like one of the side quests.
Yeah. Well, like not really make amends. You just convince Glenn to like
to understand that Magus he was just a side effect of what has happened, the bigger picture.
The Metro runs are always fun, like Super Metroid.
Yeah, they did. I mean, that's you watch Super Metroid. They tried to do the race, and everyone died.
Everyone died. And
I looked back, and like everyone was dead. I was like, "What the fuck happened?"
Yeah, Kraid killed him.
Yes, they said.
I was like, fucking Kraid.
I was like, Kraid out of everybody, really? I figured it would be like fucking Phantom.
Yeah,
because Phantom's fucking a bitch. But no, Kraid killed him.
They were doing 80%, right?
What was the 0% run? It was a Metroid run.
I don't remember. I didn't watch.
Like only Metro Fusion 0%, which is story items only, no other surplus, and he beat the fucking game. Like, that's impressive as fuck. That's skill.
Yeah,
so that's awesome. I like that.
I played some cornhole. I got beat badly. It's supposed to play 15. I played to 7. That's how bad I got beat.
Yo, you saw the Symphony of the Night run, sorry, right?
Yes, I saw Symphony.
That's always
world record.
As fuck,
yeah, world record.
Recorded world record.
Twice. So he set the world record in the practice room, but it wasn't recorded because it's in the practice room. And then he came out and he set a world record, which he beat himself. So
I wanted the Breath of the Wild incentive to hit because I wanted to see it get ran, but didn't make it in time. That fucking 5 million.
The 5 million bits one was I was not happy about that because the bits you have to buy. So not a lot of people have bits and try to get.
That was fucking dumb. 5 million just for a blindfolded Majora's Mask. I'm like, that's never.
Yeah.
When it was like day 5 and we're still in the mill, I'm like, it's not gonna.
It's not gonna happen. Yeah. All right.
But I'm props to them, man. It was awesome that they did it.
It
was awesome they did
it.
There was a whole transgender thing happening in the chat thing. People were getting banned left and right.
The chat was going off.
People were getting banned everywhere.
And at least it wasn't like last year or with the bus thing.
Yeah. So the Tetris Grandmaster, you saw that one?
I saw
that was intense.
Start, and then I was busy.
I was like this. I didn't know you could do this in Tetris.
Yeah.
Then they did a 1 controller 2 people.
For
Grandmaster Tetris. That was impressive.
I heard they were gonna do that. I saw
and the whole Super Mario relay race.
I saw that.
That was fun too. That was fun.
Yeah.
They had some fun moments. I did enjoy it. Then they had some boring ass. Like, what Nintendo game did they run? We're gonna play.
They ran Bucky O'Hare on hard, and that was pretty good.
We're gonna play Jackal. I'm like, oh goodness.
I saw the guy running Jackal. I saw the guy running G.I. Joe, and I saw I think 2 guys run G.I. Joe.
Was it? I don't know.
Yeah, there was 2 different G.I. Joes. I don't know they won but I saw Jackal and he was explaining. He's like, okay, you just gotta like. He's like, it only takes 10 minutes. You just manipulate
if you have the time, see the guy that sped run Jedi Outcast.
I watched that game. That game was so bad.
Was it Jedi? I guess Jedi Academy.
Jedi Academy, because he really did a great job running it.
As a Mike hype man.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
That man had such emotion, like ah! Even the chat like they started laughing like him. I'm like,
I saw.
But he was so like he kept saying thank you after every donation. Like that guy was. I followed him. I'm like, this guy's awesome.
He's really good. He was really good, and like the problem is like for me that game like. I think they turned up the FOV like a little bit, like to FOV to get more out of it, and then it was running at like 160 frames per second. Or some crazy shit.
It was something like that.
And so, add to that, he's just doing all these herky jerky movements to get through the game as fast as possible. It was rough for me to watch, but it was really skill intensive. So.
Oh, and also what I did. Sorry, I watched Castlevania on Netflix.
I did not have a chance. I
haven't seen it yet. No.
I thought I had Netflix, and I don't.
It's good.
I heard good things about episode 1, episode 4. I heard 2 and 3 were not so great.
If you gotta judge episodes,
well, jumping to the news.
The whole season, it's great. I liked it.
It got renewed for a second, or
day one it got renewed
for a second season. So
that was weird.
I guess like 1 million people probably watched.
I just really want more episodes. 4 episodes was not enough. I like this Belmont, this Trevor guy. Awesome. Like he's an awesome guy. I like him. He's like a very I'm gonna get drunk. It's not my problem. And then it becomes his problem. It's like, fuck. Okay, it's my problem.
No,
but fuck you guys, seriously. As comedy, it takes Dracula's Curse and ends with Symphony of Night. That's what I see it. That's how I see it. Okay. It's kind of weird.
There was a good Did You Know gaming that came out the other day on for Castlevania. It was pretty good.
Yeah, where Iragashi was like, I hate that I established a timeline.
Yeah. That's actually the one I watched. Yeah. What else? Alf, I bought something stupid.
You told me.
I told everyone. I bought something stupid. So look forward to that. I bought an Oculus Rift because that was going to take us into the news.
It'll be on eBay.
Do you want to know why? So we can talk about this. Why?
It was on Newegg. You know that, right?
Well, so
apparently it was an Oculus sale.
Right. That's what I was saying. In the news, like it's called the Oculus Rift. It's Summer of VR or Summer of something. I don't remember what it's called.
Summer of VR. Stay inside. Don't get no sun. Virtual sun only. Get those virtual waves.
I lost the thing. Oculus Rift sale. I watched the trailer on it. So right now you can get an Oculus Rift. It's called Through the Summer. What is it called? Jesus Christ.
It's called Jesus Christ.
Summer of Rift is what it's called. Jeez.
I'll see you in the Rift.
Yeah. So Summer Rift. So Oculus, the Oculus, and the two Oculus and the Oculus Touch sensors, all bundled together, $399.99.
You know, I told Joey to buy it.
It's $200 off. So
Kyle, you know, I told Joey to buy it. You imagine all the porn you can be watching.
All the porn I can be watching.
We always do this.
No, here's the problem, and I will tell you what. I'm
gonna keep saying it till someone knows it.
As I was looking as I was looking to hook up the Rift today after I got home, that thing requires so many stupid things to like. So like if I want to use the touch sensors, I gotta hook up the second light box. It's not called the light box, but it's the little camera thing.
Oh really?
So I gotta run that, and then I gotta run the first one, and then I got.
You got a 15-day return policy.
45. But
okay, Mr. Fucking.
Anyway, but the I forgot about how much because the development kit that I had was just like a little webcam style one, and I forgot like this one's on a stand. You know, I got to hook up the Xbox controller. The Xbox controller in there, it comes with the wireless dongle though, which is cool. I thought they would just give like, here's a USB wire, hook that shit up. Who cares? So, I mean, like, I had to, like, get my Oculus account set up again, and then they're like, oh, here's all these games. Don't you want to download this 8-gig Lucky's Tale? And I was like, no.
Lucky's Tale? Oh, God.
Yeah, so.
Just keep talking, everybody dies.
And
Rick and Morty.
I will look into those things conveniently after the summer Steam
Morty.
I will look into it. So, I'm really excited about it. Like, you know, I kind of talked myself into it, and I mean, for the price, I use gift cards. I did not spend real money on these things.
Yeah, you exploited the shit out of that.
I will do whatever I have to do.
You exploited the shit out of you exploited everyone.
No, I didn't exploit anyone.
I'd be super stoked to do like Resident Evil 7 or something.
I don't. Is it work? Well, I was looking into it. I don't see if like
it's Oculus supported.
If it's Oculus supported yet, I haven't like done any research. Yeah. I got this thing like 2 hours before I came here.
Sure. Yeah.
I watched some Oculus. I have watched some Resident Evil 7 VR from PlayStation VR. Yeah. The only thing I didn't like about it is it seems to do the point and walk thing.
Yeah.
And so it like fades, it like flashes the camera to like what you're seeing next, and like the subtitles, like characters can move in front of and behind the subtitles. So it kind of like, it's like, oh, this is kind of weird.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You know. Plus, I got to figure out like it has the Oculus headphones, so I got to figure out what they'll do with regular headphones over the Oculus headphones or whatever. I don't know. I have not hooked it up. I will get to that in probably a couple weeks.
He's going to be in the drift. Joey's
This is just how I watch TV now, guys.
Going to work.
Just Adult Swim reruns on the Rift.
So the news there is that the Rift and Touch bundle together only are on sale for $399.99.
It's not bad.
6 weeks is the time of the sale.
$399.99.
HTC has not come down yet and said whether they're going to match it or do some kind of other thing. I would not be surprised.
So now you have a sweet chair and a sweet virtual reality rig.
Yeah. I just need a sweet desk.
You need a sweet space.
Yeah, I need sweet clean my office.
I did that once.
I'm really excited about it. Well, I mean, like it's insane in there right now. It just needs like I need more boxes and more things. Let's talk about like the news. Oh my god.
Yeah, it just hit me out of nowhere. Sorry.
Ugh. All right. We talked about Summer Games Done Quick. We talked about the Oculus. In a weird kind of way, we can talk a little bit about Nintendo says there's no game overs ever in Super Mario Odyssey. The game just does not end.
That's weird.
There's no game over. I mean, like Nintendo's done that like in the last few years, where
not in Breath of the Wild.
With Mario games, in particular, where you get the Golden Tanuki or Gold Mario, or
I never liked that, but I get it because of some of the gamers. We talked about some of the gamers that are handicapped and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So but it should be an option.
Yeah.
Like I should turn it on from the menu.
Well, I mean,
not just defaulted.
Well, like the Golden Tanuki thing was like a box at the beginning of the level. Like, hey, you died a lot. You died a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still say you should be an option turn on and off. I don't know.
I mean, what you just feel bad when you die like 60 times? And it's like, hey.
Well, you talk about the pussification of this country or some shit like that.
No,
like everyone's like, oh no, all these snowflakes, and like video games are kind of like an offshoot. They're like, well, here's a Golden Tanuki, little baby. Since you keep dying, here you go.
I mean, like sometimes, like I'm not trying to say this, but there was times where like if I just saw what was after or how to accomplish, you know what I'm saying? What could be done past there, I could beat a level. Like
yeah, no, I get it, and I fully agree. Like with the handicap, like people that keep dying, that it's just not on their part, but they want to play the game. Like it's a nice little handicap for them. That's awesome.
Sure. Well, I mean, it's also for little kids. They're just
that's awesome. Again, but it should just be like
just beat the level.
Mortal Kombat, blood mode on, blood mode off. Give me the hard mode on, hard mode off.
It is an option.
Yeah, you don't have to do it.
I get it, but the whole just popping it on like in my face, it shouldn't be there.
Okay.
Me personally, that's what I just think.
Dude,
I'm not Nintendo. I don't make billions like they do.
Oh my god!
Obviously, they have a right decision and right path.
Alpha's John Locke from Lost. Don't you tell me what I can't do.
I'm Jesus.
Okay. Do you guys have EA access on your Xbox One?
Tell you how to tell me what to do.
Just talk about fucking. Oh wait, EA access what?
Do you have EA access on your Xbox One?
No.
Oh, because if you did, Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2 will be soon making their way to EA access. Those are two really good games. Titanfall 2 definitely worth picking up.
They sped run Titanfall 2. Oh,
Titanfall 1. I saw. They did Titanfall 2. It was really good.
Yeah, 1 doesn't have a campaign.
Then yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Talk about Doomfist. Talk out of the way.
Huh?
Doomfist. Doomfist PTR. He's not Terry Crews.
Doomfist is not Terry Crews. And if you want, he's in the playing test rounds or. I mean, like, okay,
don't you have it on the computer? You could fucking just switch and play him.
I don't know.
Or do you have it on Xbox?
I had it on Xbox and I sold it. GameStop gave me $50 for it.
Oh my god.
What? They gave me $50 for it. That's
a lot of money.
It's a lot of, like, literally like more than it costs.
Until you go buy it again, like Diablo.
I will go buy it again. I'm waiting.
I have it on
I'm
PC
waiting for it to go on sale. So, anyway, I mean, like, so everyone's excited about it because it kind of came out like out of nowhere, right? Like,
they were just literally like, here's this anime.
Here's the anime, and yeah, he's free.
Yeah,
he's live.
I mean, like, I think it's cool. Like, we talked about it when it happened, and like, I don't know. I'm not as excited about it because I just feel like, another character, Doomfist, don't care. But like, apparently, there's some people who like love digging into the lore of the game and talking about.
That's part of the lore. He's awesome. Like, he's now Talon actually freed him.
Well, it's like not only is he part of the lore, he's like the leader of Talon.
Yeah.
Like he's like an established big part of the lore.
None of that. Is he on the payload?
I mean, his fist was the payload.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I know that one, but I'm saying, is he on the payload?
Probably not.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
You get a Zarya and you get a fucking Doomfist. Good night. Gravitron Surge and.
He's super melee, right?
But then, like, if someone just hard counters Sombra, like Doomfist just like sits there and go, oh.
Yeah, exactly.
He's a melee class, right?
Well, no, sort of.
Sort of.
So he has, yes, he is, but no, he's not. His left click is just straight up shotgun blast, and there's 4 shots for that, and then
that's a Doomfinger, right? I thought it was called the Doomfinger. I'm not even joking.
I don't think it's called Doomfinger.
Doom Shakalaka. Hashtag make it happen.
I put it on Facebook for you.
Thanks, man.
I even gave you credit.
I put it on Twitter. Overwatch. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Doomfist.
His voice line. Doom Shakalaka. Make it trending worldwide. I didn't get it. Any retweets.
I got his moveset here. Keep going.
I love that.
Right click, you hold it down, you charge it up, and then he fucking blasts forward and punches you in the face.
And you know how everybody has a melee, right? Everyone just has like a default melee with like a button weapon.
Little Fist.
It's Little Fist is the melee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I found that fucking hysterical. I don't know
All
why.
right, here you go.
He's got an uppercut. He's got a forward dash. He's got a drop down, and then his ultimate is like an AOE that you place like a mortar, basically.
The best defense. Doomfist generates temporary personal shields when he deals ability damage. Hand cannon. Told you it was called like Doomfinger. Doomfist fires
Hand
a
cannon
short
is
range.
nowhere near
completely off.
Doomfinger. Doomfinger would have had a fucking field day with Doomfinger.
That's a snuff porn, you fucking titles.
Doomfist fires a short range burst from the knuckles of his fist. Automatically regenerated.
You want to start calling him Fist Daddy?
No.
Seismic slam.
Come on.
Rising uppercut. Rocket punch.
Saw a picture of Doomfist, Mercy, Doomfist.
Yeah,
And then
you're
underneath it was a Pornhub picture of 5 black guys and a white girl. Like, oh, God.
Yeah.
It's also not Terry Crews. I think we talked about that.
Yeah.
we
Thank
did.
God it's not Terry Crews.
I would either
Terry
way.
Crews is a joke.
Either way, I would have been like, yeah, it's fun still. But I still think the whole Somalian pirate drug lord voice, like, hey, Lord, my people are here now.
Oh, really?
It's like, I don't know. It's just, to me, it's like so stereotypical. I get it. It's that archetype that they're going for. Like every demographic is represented in the game, and they have the accent corresponding.
Yeah, but
to
like,
it.
wasn't the last character like also like a little African?
That's what I don't understand. Like Keith, what's her name? Osari. Sorry, Ozari, Orisi.
Arisa.
Well,
That's the name of the robot.
Yeah, the little girl's Keithley,
Keely or something.
Keely, whatever. Yeah, she's South American. South African. So I don't understand why we have another South African.
Because he's a dude.
I'm more for it, but I think I would have loved him as like a Co-Train-esque guy. It's like, oh, baby, dude.
Oh, you wanted racism dot character.
I don't know. It would have been like so much funner, I think. Or just more over the top. Like he's like, it's time for the Doom. Like, you know, like very egotistical Doom bad guy. What are you doing? Not even. All right, look, I talk very far away. Sorry. I think I would have liked him as a. I would like him as a very loud villain. Very loud. I don't know. He doesn't have to be crazy. Like
that doesn't hit me. Like I like a stoic villain. Like I like a.
He's too like it's like the.
See this. I'll just say this.
Look at me.
Who
Look at me.
Who cares
I'm
about the
the
villain?
Doomfist now.
Like I said,
like.
it doesn't. That game does not do it for me. Just in the sense that like fucking.
You played it for a while. Shut up.
I don't. The dialogue of the. I'm saying as far as the story, the dialogue of the villain comes from, "Hey, I'm gonna fuck you up. Whatever. Let's go fucking get on the payload."
Well, I mean, like you also. You also like don't care that like they have like little.
No, I don't. Like
you don't there's care. Like little vignettes.
They're
like
gonna
all
hit
over
the.
the
They're gonna hit the little fucking spam.
You also said like people that dig into the lore. I actually love the lore.
Not even dig into the lore. It's just there. Yeah. Like you just go read it. You just consume the lore. Yeah. That's just not a thing.
You gotta look for it. You gotta look for it. I'm sorry.
You absolutely don't have to look for it.
Look for that shit.
Yeah. If you just go to Overwatch, if you type in Overwatch into Google and then write like comic or video, like the lore's right there.
And that's what I'm saying. As opposed to playing the game and it's given to me from playing the game.
Right, but like
that's what I'm saying. That's my thing. Is like if I want the lore, I have to go outside of the game to get it.
As opposed to in-game reading.
Well, I was gonna
thousands and thousands of books and fucking.
No, put it in
like BioShock did.
Put it in the game. Put it in the game.
Not to also shit on this argument, but you won't go in the game. Period.
No, I'll go in the game and play it. But like if they had,
you played Overwatch like 10 times.
Right, but I played a little more than 10. But yes, 10 is it is.
No, I mean like
50.
10 settings. Like,
yeah,
like
you've
set down and played it.
Definitely
like,
sub 50.
This is Joy playing. Devo.
No, like it's 100% like for me.
Devo don't got to reload.
Nope.
It's 100% for me. Like you could just make a thing like, hey, you want to know about the story? Here's like even if it's just like you put together the training mode and it tells you their little vignettes. You know what I'm saying about like how to use. You know the ults or whatever. You know, like
I mean,
like they did with the Soldier 76 thing at the beginning that sucked. But,
they kind of do like have. Like things that point, like especially like okay.
I mean,
since
I'm just saying
playing on console,
and
it also takes so like when you load up BNet and like you touch Overwatch, it's like new Overwatch video right here. Click it.
Yeah, sure.
So like that's like
Joy doesn't want to go extra digging. That's all it is.
No, I'm just saying like you can't level like the criticism against like especially a game like Destiny about their lore being in the Grimoire cards and having to go read a million comics and a million other things. You know what I'm saying? Their lore was off the game as well. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. People
like that.
People like it.
I mean,
people like engaging in outside
that
of it.
lore is not based off of well-defined characters that are interesting. It's based off of like some guy just being like, "What?
Keep going."
Explain your
no. You're just like oh the well-defined
like
characters Overwatch are way better. Or just you just want opinion stated as fact.
I just love that I looked at Joey when he was.
Sorry, man. You are in a very narrow minority if you think that Overwatch's characters are not well defined.
I'm not saying they're not well defined. I'm just saying you just 100% just said because I said this, it is fact.
Sure.
I'm just saying you're just like this is opinion that I said and it's fact. Like
there are no dictatable like actual well defined characters in Destiny besides the guy who goes trade your shit into me for this thing, like. Can you remember a single character?
Because I played that game for like 3 hours.
Wait, Dinklebot.
You got the Dinklebot. Yeah, there you go.
They took the Dinklebot away from you. Anyways,
Nolan
but like, can you seriously like do you have any idea what any of the characters?
I don't care about that game. So like, I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, you don't care about Overwatch either. So like,
right, I know, but I'm not saying there aren't. You can argue that yes, there's defined characters because every character has a story, a backstory, you know, and the interaction with other characters and that things. That's fine. But like at some point, Destiny has all that crap too. The problem is that you are a main. They have the stupid like all the named villains and all the assholes that you're on these stupid quests to meet. It's the same as like WoW, like in that same thing. It's just you got to go through the quests and all that other stuff to find out about these characters and their lore, like in Destiny. Like I just think you shortchanged Destiny. There is all I'm saying.
Okay.
But keep going about. Let's keep going. Talk about.
I don't know. I felt like my dick got stepped on. So I'm fine.
Well, I was just
hey,
like,
Kyle, pick up your dick.
It was just a statement of I'm going to take a stab at this game and simultaneously raise this other game that I like at the same.
You brought up Destiny.
All right, I'm changing the subject. You fucking assholes.
Right,
did you read the update for Overwatch? The patch notes.
No.
They added Doomfist and removed Tracer.
Oh man, that was loud.
You didn't see the anime?
Yeah.
Damn.
No, but did you not see the other thing too that Jeff posted?
No.
Where it's like it's like a text to Doomfist's phone of a person lying in bed but with Tracer's head on it that just says, "I live, bitch."
So explain to me what you're talking about here.
And also it's Wolverine looking at the picture, but it's Winston's head touching Tracer.
Yeah. So in the anime where they announced Doomfist, like Tracer was doing her zipping around time thing, and like Doomfist was like looking at her, and then just kind of figured out where she was going to teleport to. So when she teleports, he grabbed her chrono accelerator and just like crushed it, and so she was just like blink out of time.
She kept blinking in and out of existence. But and Winston, that's why Winston went rage and defeated him. But someone showed the clip of Doomfist crunching her like that, and then bottom patch notes for Overwatch, added Doomfist, remove Tracer.
Okay, all right.
Oh, that was pretty fucking
My favorite thing was someone was like, confirmed, Doomfist one-shots Tracer, and then like in the PTR they were like, no, for real. If you right-click and it hits Tracer, she dies. Like it kills her. She only has 150 health, so like.
I mean, she's just a very squishy character.
Yeah. A charged fist from Doomfist does 200 damage.
Everyone's like, oh well, he's a perfect counter to Reinhardt. And I'm like, no. I mean, you want to take him down, pick Orisa, whatever.
So like people are saying that because he can charge through shields. Which, by the way, do those people not realize that Reinhardt's dangerous when you're close to him?
Yeah. I don't know. But
if you're far away from
Orisa, whatever, she's built as a counter to. She was built as a counter to Doomfist. All her movesets and everything like that.
Yeah, she'll be okay against him for sure.
All right, lore-wise, if you read it, that's why she was built.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense why she has the shield and then the surge.
I think like the hard picks against him are going to be Orisa for tanks and Sombra. Like Sombra just turns him into a bad character.
I think Symmetra, like always, of course. Like Symmetra's just fucking OP now to me.
She's very good. Ever since they gave her that moving shield,
moving shield car wash setup is like
Yeah.
I love the shit. They added a line. Take him to the car wash.
Like that's Did you see Donkey putting the turrets on the basketball and then punching the basketball?
Yes, this is a disco light ball.
It's fucking genius.
I don't know. That's fun. Overwatch is the game that just keeps on giving. I don't know. I like it.
All right, we're ready to move on now.
Sure.
Okay.
Let's talk about Destiny.
Destiny 2.
Let's talk about it.
They announced that PS4.
Yeah, white Destiny PS4.
That pure white for all your races.
PS4 Pro, we should say.
Yeah, PS4 Pro.
We
already had it
for all your pro KKK races needs. Get that white PS4.
All right, I think I've gone through most of the news while you guys were doing that, just to make sure. There is also a Destiny 2 official open beta launch trailer.
Joey already signed up. Boys don't.
Play on PC, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your email? Shut up, Kyle.
All right. I'm going to close that because that's not worth talking about. We talked about a lot of stuff. WWE 2K18 coming to your favorite console.
That's a while away, right?
What's the pre-order incentive?
It's
play it early, I think.
No, it's Nintendo Switch is your favorite console. Is the thing there, so they're going to put that on the Switch.
Oh no, because they had the Terminator and the other one, so I want to know what the hell they're going to do with this one.
No, the announcement here is that it's coming to the Switch.
Get Apollo Creed. Ding ding.
If you want to read about some leaks for the next WoW expansion, there's an article at PC Gamer.
Do I have to read the lore outside that?
God, yeah, you gotta cut up on the old gods. You gotta know what's going on.
His dick got stepped on.
Jesus Christ. So you guys have a Samsung Smart TV with 4K?
No.
Yes.
Oh well. Good news. Check your Smart TV apps. There may be a Steam Link beta app that'll allow you to do Steam broadcast straight to your TV. Yeah. Steam Link. Well, it's the same as Steam Link, so it'll just stream.
Is Big Picture dead?
Big Picture still gets used. I click on it sometimes.
Okay.
Mainly when I play a game
with the Steam boxes and all that shit. Like I thought.
Yeah, Steam box like
the boxes died. The Big Picture died.
Steam machines.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
Is that what they were called? Steam machines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people were saying to give it a shot. That like it was supposed to like some people said it come out earlier in the month, but people are just now getting around to finding it. So check that out.
Word.
None of us play Warframe, right? Like I know Kyle, you said you had stepped into it. And
I did. I dipped my toe into Warframe when I first got a PS4, but
they're going into an open world MMO kind of thing.
Oh, good lord!
So
interesting.
I may try it just because they like.
Yeah, PS4 again?
No, I'm gonna find one because they have some kind of stupid Twitch Prime incentive where you get like they give you a mech and a bunch of whatever the currency is on there. I don't remember what it is. And then so like I'm just gonna go on there and like, who wants to trade me some stuff for this stupid mech and this currency? I know you guys didn't play Blaster Master Zero, but
Shovel Knight Shantae.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, I want to play it now.
Yeah, I was like really thinking about. I really wanted to play Shantae there. Did you watch the Gunvolt speed run? By the way,
no.
It's pretty good. You should watch it. It's just basically there was also a game that I sent to Kyle, and I can't. It's super German name, but it's a Weeaboo Waifu Mega Man clone.
Okay,
it looked pretty cool.
It is really kind of fun.
Yeah, you saw that. None of you talked about it, but the Mega Man Maker I linked.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Mega Man Maker.
I mean, that should be a cease and desist soon.
Make your own Mega Man levels. Well, they didn't cease and desist Mega Man 2.5D or what was it called? I don't remember.
Well, it's Capcom, right? They have full. Even though it was on the Nintendo.
Send it to me or to the chat?
You send it to the chat.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Looks dope. I like it.
No, I meant Joey. The Weeaboo thing.
I think I sent it just to you. It's called. Let me look it up. German name.
Is
Mega Man.
The Eminem's arms thing. His
Mega Man Rule 34.
I got it.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms spaghetti.
Well, that's not it. It's it's like. I can't remember what it's called. It's like Schadenfreude Frau name.
Schadenfreude is the
I know
feeling good when other people feel bad.
That's me all the time, baby. It's joy in others, the misery of others.
Yeah.
I think is the literal translation. I can't remember what it is. Anyway,
there's an Avenue Q song about it.
The last piece of news I pulled is at our favorite video game TV station, G4. It's finally dead.
They put a bullet in the
They
back.
finally killed it. Apparently, it was still on in Canada.
What?
Canadian.
G4.
G4.
That was still going?
Right.
I thought Sessler was like, all right, bye, I'm taking it with me.
No, he left and went to Revision 3 and then Revision
No, I thought
3
G4 went with him, like, goodbye.
I know, like, yeah. So, Yeah, so it's finally dead.
Yeah.
This
Pouring out
after
for
the summer.
for my
So
G4
long,
home.
farewell.
Oh no,
Vidas and goodbye.
there was a time where like I liked G4, but
Never.
like really
I
like
never
I
liked
liked it right at the cusp before it
When they
became-
did solely gaming.
when like you could turn it on and they had Cinematech on and it was just a show of fucking of video game cutscenes.
Yeah.
Or you could turn it on and they were doing icons and it was like the Did You Know YouTube videos about icons, David Jaffe, and they're talking about
they did
David
interview-
Jaffe's a pain to work in,
I
but
like the-
Twisted
I
Metal's
like
a
the thing-
fucking genius
When they
game.
did.
I like the things that like are like not subjective. You know what I mean? That they would do like things that weren't opinion based.
Right, okay. I mean, but and then
I
like
don't know, when they did interviews with developers, I was like unheard of at
or
the time.
you'd have Electric Playground, or then you'd have like X-Play where they're
But then it devolved into Booth Babes.
Then
Are
it-
they in your hometown?
yeah.
What?
We got the scoop here at E3. We got this booth, babe.
Yeah.
Tell us all about this game you're boothing for,
I don't know.
babe. It's like a penis gun or something.
Tits.
They swing a dildo bat.
Lollipop
Halo Beast
chainsaw.
KB says, "Holy shit, I finally fucking made it. Good job, Halo Beast. Glad to have you." I don't know who it is. So anyway,
Made it where? Like-
on to the stream
Downtown?
got-
the chat. I don't know.
Maybe he meant like he was
He made it in
struggling,
life.
he was
K-
struggling
K-
to make a sandwich. And then, like, he
KB
finally
Kevin
finished
Butler.
it.
It's Kevin Butler's back, baby.
He did it.
Uh,
Did you keep those cars?
seeing his name reminded me that 343 announced coming to backwards compatibility later this year. All the Halo games. That also has all the DLC too.
Wouldn't you want the Master Chief collection?
All the Halo games.
Oh my god.
Again.
Remastered.
Also Halo 5 and 4K.
Remaster Chief.
There you go, Remaster Chief.
Recore.
Halo 4K.
Re-Halo.
So no one else other than me has fond memories of G4. Is the point?
Yeah.
No, I used to love it.
Halo,
When Attack of the Show was actually pretty fucking cool. Like, then
No.
all right,
It
as
had
much-
5 minutes. It had 5
Yeah, no.
minutes.
In the early inception of Attack of the Show was good, but then when they added Olivia Munn, I'm
When
like,
they had
oh,
Kevin
now it's his eye
when they
candy.
had Kevin
I
Pereira.
was like, I didn't give a shit about Attack of the Show.
Kevin Pereira might have been the end of that show when they had
Yeah.
the guy who went to Dig, Kevin Rose, I think it was. Or
Goodbye, Dig.
anyway, Halo Beast. I'm sorry your mom is beating you.
Big
and
ups
you
to
finally
Dig.
Got the Xbox. Yeah. All right. I mean, anyone else have any news in there that I might have missed? And they got some Mass Effect and Andromeda patch notes. You know, that kind of stuff.
I don't know anything else.
Okay. All righty. Well.
Anyone watch Spider-Man?
I was trying to go today, but my son would not go to sleep. So I will probably be going to see.
I want to see the Spoodermans.
I've heard good things about the Spider-Man. You know, what we didn't talk about. We can riff on a little bit if you want,
Yeah, sure.
because we got a little bit of time. We didn't talk about Jumanji.
Later.
No, come on, no, don't you don't get a later your way out of this. We did not talk about Jumanji
All right, go ahead. What?
at all. No, I just want to know what everyone wants to know. What's your hot take on Jumanji, Alf?
Taking the old movie aside, the Robin Williams movie.
Okay, all right.
Take it aside.
What about Zathura?
Fuck's it, it's a spin-off. I don't give a shit.
I think it was a sequel. Keep
Technically
going.
a sequel, but
It's a spin-off sequel. Like, that's the way I look
You're
at
not
it.
wrong, but
It's a
sequel.
sequel.
That's like
Spi-
Tales of
spiritual-
Borderlands. It's not really a sequel. It's
Okay,
just a
keep
spin-off.
going. Like what we got?
I don't know. Like the magic of the book was the game came to life.
Sure.
The game that was the magic of it. That was the love affair with it. Like I'm
game
playing the
is
game,
bringing
but the
you
game was
in,
popping
yeah.
up, and I'm interacting. I'm immersed because the game is me now. Oh yeah, that's awesome. This is more like I get it. They have to transition into a modern time because kids don't have this fucking board game mentality. Board games is a small niche. Sorry.
Yeah, are they playing like a mobile app or something?
No, they're playing a console game, I think. And then I don't know, a lightning bolt hit, and now they're inside the game, and
The Rock's
their avatars are basically The Rock, Kevin Hart. Like the nerd is The Rock. And
Yeah,
like,
they do the thing with the girls on the guy's body and the guys on the girl's body, and they're like, "Oh my."
Jack Black is like, no, Jack Black is a fucking hottie cheerleader type.
Yeah, the hottie cheerleaders. Jack
You know, it's
Black
like
and
the
then nerdy
story
guy.
arc of like the jock, the nerd, the
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
like the hot girl, the loner, whatever.
Mhm.
I don't like that. Like I get it. You have to modernize it. You have to keep up with the audience, but it takes away from the game becoming magic, where now you're just thrown into the game and it becomes Tron. You basically
Yeah,
meet Tron.
I
Tron,
agree.
welcome to the
It
jungle.
does become Tron. My problem with it is like, you know, I did some soul searching. I thought deep about it.
Go ahead.
And the problem is that like The neat idea about Jumanji was that it was an old game that had sucked in people, and the world had continued on without them. And then when the game ended, you know, spoiler alert from this fucking 20-year-old movie, when the game ended, the world reverted back to the state and when the game began. So, like, that's not something that this video game can convey. You know what I'm saying?
No, I can't.
And that, like, the
I get it. They
passage
have
of
to,
time and
they have to do
the
that.
effects that they could have. And then, like, you know, and like, there's no connection between, like, a video game that a person 20 years ago would have played with a video game that a person now would play. You know, like, they're not going to get sucked into an Atari game and then someone, you know, later finds them down the road. And, you know, it's
maybe I'm giving, like, harsh criticism because maybe
it just becomes pixels.
Maybe
point,
later
you know
the fucking movie becomes pixels and the game bleeds out into real life, or like
maybe. I mean, I do find like a lot of people are leveling a lot of harsh criticism on it without actually, with just seeing what's presented. You know,
I know that's why I'm like, I just don't.
With just what's presented
right now, I just don't like that the magic from the book was taken away from me. Like,
okay,
it's like,
sure. I mean, like, I think I definitely feel like the board game aspect was more relatable.
It was more relatable at the time. I mean, again, at the time.
I still think it was still more relatable. Just
kids,
like a board game
back in the '90s, kids just wasn't reading.
You could have put that. You could have put Jumanji in like ancient Egypt, and then like, you know what I'm saying, and then like.
Well, okay, so you're taking a book where the board game was there, and then they're taking the board game. Now you're taking the evolution of that into a fucking video game. As long as it's not fucking
what
VR.
If, help me on here. What if they go in the game and they find the Jumanji board game, and in the game they pull the.
Don't fucking Jumanji-ception this. Like, I don't want to hear
this.
this.
Just multiple levels.
It's just Leo in the jungle.
All right, Halo Beast wants me to let you know, Alf, that you look and sound like Charlie Day. So tell him about the kaiju and how you love the kaiju.
You gotta drift with them.
There you go. That's pretty good. Have you still not seen that movie? Oh my god.
I see Charlie Day from like Always Sunny.
Always Sunny, yeah.
I was like, gonna rock the flag, gonna rock for you, kick some little ass, gonna rock the flag for you, good old USA, rock flag and eagle.
That's Charlie Day. Yeah.
This is so awesome.
All right. Kyle, do you have anything to add on Jumanji?
I don't.
I know. I know you hate it. What about the original? Do you like the original?
I love the original.
The original's awesome. Yeah.
It was a good weekend.
I don't think. Yeah, exactly.
It's like, a good. Like you put it in on the weekend, it's fine all weekend.
You rent it, and you watch it, and you have a great time.
Just don't make Mrs. Doubtfire too. That's it.
Woo
woo! We're not gonna get
Norman Bates.
Yeah.
All right.
Fucking stupid.
What? That's my favorite part of that movie.
I know. I'm just remembering it was so stupid. I will say that I like that they acknowledged the whole like, why is she in the jungle in fucking booty shorts and a crop top?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
she even goes, why am I wearing this? Like, all right, cool.
Also,
you acknowledged it.
That seems like another. It seems like another movie where people Jack Black to go. Woo, it's me, Jack Black. Remember Tropic Thunder? I was in that too. This is the same movie.
School of Rock. Yeah.
School of Rock. Yeah.
We can't pass this puzzle without the musical tone.
Who else is in there? It's The Rock.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. Yep.
God damn it!
I forgot about Kevin Hart.
I'm Little Rock.
I'm loud.
I'm Chris Tucker, but famous.
Yeah, we missed a chance to riff on that, so I figured we get a chance get our blows in.
I love Kevin Hart. Don't get me wrong. I love him.
Yeah,
I don't.
He's a funny guy.
He's funny enough. He's funny enough. He knows. Kevin Hart will be the first to tell you that he knows that he's on borrowed time.
Like the issue is that like he is absolutely the highest paid comic currently.
Sure.
Like by a wide margin.
I mean, he just isn't punching little kids with salt shakers and
that's the thing is like it's just like he's gonna get compared to like Richard Pryor and like Eddie Murphy in the future, and it's like he's just not even. For a fact that he's making more money than them.
Right now that's like inflation of everything. Like
no, it's not. It's just people fucking love the dude.
Let me give it to you this way. We would have said the same thing about '90s Chris Rock, right? When he was doing like a bigger, blacker.
I don't think so.
Welcome to America.
He wasn't like filling stadiums.
White guys walk like this. Black guys walk like this. Pay me.
That's pretty good, Chris Rock.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
He always does that.
Martin Lawrence, another one.
Fuck, where did he?
They weren't filling stadiums. Like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
that's true. I mean. But like,
well, back then a venue for like a top paid comic was like really.
I mean, you're talking about
bullshit.
I mean,
Carlin was the only one I think at the time.
Oh, dude,
Carlin's on.
Like watch Raw. Holy shit, watch Raw.
Well, that was Eddie
Murphy's Raw.
I mean, that's like
Eddie Murphy is a powerhouse. Like that guy in the
his
80s,
Hollywood aspect feeding into the comic.
But Eddie Murphy wasn't even as big as Richard Pryor.
And I'm like, and then like the problem is like, you got Cosby being big, and like it's a different time because like you got to remember like at this time there was no way to see these the specials weren't coming out on video. They weren't coming out on TV.
But that's what I'm saying.
They weren't coming out on
even though like there's still like
Blu-ray the next day.
You're right, but like even though there's all this accessibility, people are still paying. Fuckloads of money to see this dude.
Because he's funny
perform.
in person, and like
I think he's funny too.
Especially a show like that.
Go like this. Kevin Hart.
It's me, Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
And then he makes fun of you for being that guy.
Yeah.
Did you know the I think it was Delirious?
Dane Cook for a time was like doing.
Dane Cook was big.
I'm just saying Dane Cook was big, but now
I collect coins in my basement.
Who the fuck cares, right? Exactly. No one cares. No one cares.
That skit, I think it was Delirious, not Raw. One or two. One.
Raw was the red suit. Delirious was the purple suit.
Okay, so
They're
it was
all the
Raw.
same to me.
When he goes like, I don't tell you buckwheat, motherfucker. I don't do no buckwheat. It's like, no buckwheat. And you hear like, shut up, bitch. Yeah. That's Charlie Murphy screaming it. I did not know it was Charlie Murphy. I was like a random audience member that said that.
That's great.
Like so much. God, I want to watch that skit again.
No, I'm good.
Michael Jackson's got a pussy falling out of his pockets.
And there he is with your woman, just dick swinging.
I just.
And you're at home.
There's a lot of Eddie Murphy. I like.
Wondering where your woman is.
I really like.
Hey man, I heard what you said about Stevie Wonder. Shit ain't funny, motherfucker.
Shit ain't funny, motherfucker.
Your mom got a mouth on her name. She would bitch you like this.
That was one of my. Stevie Wonder is one of my favorite.
God, I love his skits.
One of my favorite TV moments was when they had Stevie Wonder on stage doing the Wild Wild West song.
Jim West, Desperado.
Really? Right. So if you go back and watch the live performance of that.
Okay.
They forgot Stevie Wonder on stage.
They just left the blind man just on the stage, like.
And he's blind. He doesn't know what happened. And you're like, you left Stevie Wonder on stage.
Go get him.
Send the second boy grip to get
just
him.
watch. It happens where everyone looks back like no one grabs Stevie Wonder. Shit.
Have you not seen that thing that everybody sends on people's birthday on Facebook where it's like, I'm not going to see you today, but happy birthday. And it's just a picture of Stevie Wonder.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
I really, I don't know what we're but I don't know. I think it's hard to say. The point I was trying to make was, especially Dane Cook, I think drives that home better. Actually,
that's probably better. His 15 minutes was more like 5 minutes of
pop
fame.
culture reference,
right? But like but he was big.
I know he was big.
He was in movies. He was like
he was
on TV.
Family
Fuck
Guy.
Jessica Alba.
He was Family Guy persona. Like that's what he was.
I mean, he got in there and like
pop culture.
He had his 15 minutes, and I think Kevin Hart he's come on. Like if you watch his interviews, he's like, I've only got my 15 minutes. He's like, I don't know that I'm going to be doing this forever because he's like, it could turn on me the next day.
Hey man, can I make a movie? I don't know, Kevin. Like, we really don't know. What if I bring The Rock? Okay, you're on board.
What if I yell? What if I'm a rabbit and I yell a lot?
Yeah. Oh God, I forgot about that.
What? Yeah, just bring The Rock or like Shaq or like whatever.
Shaq. As
long as you get like a big guy and we can put you in. Yeah.
We need someone taller than you.
I can make Kazam too. Be Shaq's little brother.
What was the other movie?
I'll be the kid that finds Shaq. Like,
how about we actually make a Kazam and Sinbad's my father?
I mean, like I don't know. Like I said,
man, fucking Martin Lawrence, he needs to come back.
I mean, think about this. Like there's been plenty of people that just flash the pan. You don't know.
And Chris Tucker.
Speaking,
is he a reverend?
Shit, though, there was rumors that Rick Moranis was coming back to acting.
No, he's retired forever.
He's gone.
No, his kid, like there was someone interviewed him.
Oh really?
Like, yeah, like because he was like, my kids are grown up and like I don't have anything to do now.
I thought he was yeah, that was right. That was right. His wife passed. Right?
His wife died, and he was like, no child deserves to be parentless, and he.
That's true. Yeah, he did what he had to do, and like no one faults him for that.
Rick, we have a script. Honey, your mom's dead.
Later. That's fine. That's fine.
Dude, I love a dead mom joke.